definitely a big deal. It's a lot of money, a lot of people who are going to be getting loan forgiveness.
The latest consumer protection news to come out of the Arizona Attorney General's office involves a $1.8 billion multi-state settlement with Navient, one of the country's largest student loan servicers, accused of unfair and deceptive practices involving predatory student loans. Assistant Attorney General Elise Meislich breaks down the numbers for Arizona.
So we are receiving about $54 million in debt relief for Arizona students. We are also going to be recovering $3.3 million in restitution for consumers.
Some of the students affected in Arizona took out federal direct loans owned by the U.S. Department of Education, as well as smaller private loans under the Federal Family Education Loan Program. The loans were serviced by Navient, who must now offer debt relief to more than 2,200 Arizona borrowers under the terms of the settlement.
People who had these loans will no longer be responsible for paying any more towards these loans.
And more than 12,000 Arizona borrowers will receive $260 in restitution after they were placed in certain long-term forbearances instead of income-driven repayment plans.
In some situations, for example, a consumer may have qualified for a plan that would have allowed them just not to have to pay anything for their loans. Like they could have had $0 a month that they had to make payments for, when instead they were placed into forbearance. And when they were placed into forbearance, that meant that they were getting a lot of interest accumulating and ended up having to pay a lot more money over the course of a loan.
Navient will also have to make big changes in the way they do business, including a requirement to provide more comprehensive information about repayment plans and all available loan forgiveness programs.
They were really taking advantage of people who are just trying to improve their lives, improve society, and, get an education.
Borrowers receiving debt cancellation for private loans will receive a notice from Navient by this July, along with a refund on any payments made after June of 2021. Those eligible for the $260 restitution payment should expect a postcard later this spring. Federal loan borrowers who qualify under the settlement only need to make sure the U.S. Department of Education has their current address.
It's great to be able to make a difference to consumers, and particularly for consumers of the state of Arizona.
For AGTV, I'm Heather Moore.